5 members and associates of the Minneapolis Bloods charged in a separate indictment, including 2 who are charged with RICO conspiracy involving 2 separate murders, over 10 attempted murders, robbery, and drug trafficking. The remaining 3 defendants are charged with separate drug and gun charges, including using a firearm and a killing for 2 separate murders. As alleged in this indictment, the Minneapolis Bloods chapter has been in existence for several decades, controlling and operating territory on the south side of Minneapolis. The hierarchy of Bloods includes a head or a leader of the gang, senior leaders, street-level leaders, and other members or associates. New recruits, called YGs, or young gangsters, must fight, shoot, or make money to gain respect and increase their position in the gang. The next level in the gang is OG, original gangsters, who are well-respected members of the gang, and the highest level is a double OG. All OGs are equal in rank and can direct shots or orders. Enforcers carry out the OG shots or orders by beating or assaulting the offender. Members of the Bloods often wear red clothing, display gang signs, and obtain tattoos that identify the Bloods. The indictment alleges a pattern of violence, including a 2020 shootout and murder at the 200 Club in North Minneapolis. In April 2022, Bloods members physically attacked, shot at, and murdered an individual outside of Williams Pub in Uptown. The indictment also alleges other criminal acts, including numerous instances of narcotics trafficking. The following defendants are charged in the Hy's indictment, with all defendants being from Minneapolis unless otherwise noted below. Montez Brown, aka Tez Blood. Dontrell Johnson, aka Trell Mo Blood. Gregory Hamilton, aka Lil Lord. Keon Pruitt, aka Ken Ken. Jovan Knight, aka JoJo. Tyrese Gills, aka Reese. Hosea Taylor, aka Joker. Douglas Mobley, aka Nut. Jarrett Robinson, aka Gator. Trevion Robinson, aka Tricky. Isaac Hodge, aka Ike. Christopher, aka Twin. Tony, aka BD. Cortez, aka Tez. Randy, aka Randy. Trevania, aka Trey. Chase, aka Chase Loco. Malcolm, aka Reggie. William, aka Bear. Ronald, aka Black. William, aka Lil Will. Randy, aka Randy. Trevania, aka Trey. Chase. Deshaun, aka Mush. Ernest, aka Shaky Sean. Marin, aka Booney. Isaiah, no aka. And they're all basically being charged in this RICO. Some of them got, conspiracy to distribute controlled substances. Other ones is just a strict RICO possession. A lot of controlled substances, which is drug possession. A couple of them for drug trafficking. Firearm charges, drugs, guns, tied up in the RICO and the gang stuff, the usual. Additionally, the following defendants are Hy's members and associates who were charged in the indictment. Montrell, Dion, Dennis, Deshaun, Michael, all of them are being charged with RICO, possession of a firearm, RICO conspiracy, and 2 counts of using a firearm in furtherance of a murder. Additionally, following defendants are Bloods members or associates who are charged separately. Theodore, aka Boo. Jordan, aka Jaybird. Isaiah. Hosea, DeMarcus, Andrew. Abatanawan, Latoya, John, Trey, Nathan, aka Fat Nate, aka Fat Blood, aka Fat Boy, aka White Boy Nate. He got a whole lot of names. But they're all being wrapped up in the RICO, possession intent to distribute cocaine, felon in possession of firearm and ammunition. Some got drug trafficking, conspiracy and being a felon in possession of a firearm. If convicted, The defendants face a range of penalties, including up to life in prison for racketeering, conspiracy involving acts of murder, using a firearm to commit murder, and conspiracy to distribute controlled substances. The ATF, FBI, Minneapolis Police Department, IRS, you name it, they got it all. Homeland Security, all these sheriff's offices, all the attorneys, all the U.S. attorneys, there's a whole list. As I say in many of these videos, at the end of the video, the streets, all that rah-rah stuff, bro, it's no good. Everyone is snitching on each other, turning their backs on each other. The police, the feds, they all got these groups, gangs, organizations, whatever you want to call it, and they work together, hunting down the little guy on the street. And the little guys on the streets is fighting off them on top of fighting other people in the streets. It's a lose-lose situation. Get out the streets if you win them. Do a trade, construction, plumber, go to school, go to college, cut hair, technology, big, do something. Much love, peace, blessings, much gratitude.